Well, good morning, everybody, here on the YouTube, on my channel, on our channel. As you know, I have applied for and received a passport, and I applied for it as a non-U.S. citizen. What does that mean? Well, I have videos. I might link to it somewhere. The previous video, I discussed that. Now, the next step is I'm going to do a FOIA request for the file attached to the passport card. And I had planned on doing a filmed running of the ID, like at the police department. They said that they don't run passports. They only do name and date of birth. So they forwarded me to the FBI here in Pendleton. I talked to them. They forwarded me to the headquarters of the field office in Portland. And they basically said that they don't do that. I need to contact immigration or border security or something like that. But in the meantime, I have written up a FOIA request. I've done the research, and you do not need to fill out any specific form, and if it's personal information, they won't allow you to do it online. So they give the requirements of what they need for you to fill out to submit a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act. So I'm just going to go through and read to you what I have written down. I have 2 sheets of paper, and I have it signed in red ink. The red ink represents blood, just shows that I'm actually alive, and I'm writing as a man and not a Sestigate trust, not a individual corporation, fictional. Anyway, lots of labels for all that stuff. So I have my name and address, just like you would have a regular business, up on the right-hand side, and then their address, and then the letter starts, "To whom it may concern. This is being sent to you with the purpose of using the Freedom of Information Act to gather information attached to a passport card. The requested information is for the complete file associated with the card." And then I give the card information, which I won't give here. And then I say, "A photocopy of the card will accompany this correspondence. As required, this man, David Merle, has provided the name along with the family's name, address, and phone number directly above and in the correct format. Please note that this format is correct, and if a reply is sent in any other format, then in any other format," there should be a comma there, "then it will be considered mail fraud. In regard to the fee," because there are fees and they want you to calculate it and whatever, "in regard to the fee, it should be noted that the primary purpose of this FOIA request is for public education and therefore should be up for consideration to qualify for being waived. When you look at the application, you will see that the application was for a non-U.S. citizen. This was done because the state citizenship is more accurate due to being born in California, one of the several states of the Union. Any action since birth that could be held up to show federal citizenship has been done out of ignorance or fear. In fact, the file attached to the passport card shows, if in fact the file attached to the passport card shows non-U.S. citizenship, the public will be educated on the layers of government and the fact that there are at least 2 classes of citizenship available. In regard to the payment, this man, David Merle, writing to you, was unable to exactly find a fee in advance due to unknown factors. If a fee is required and not waived, please note that this man would be unable to satisfy the fee with a payment. There is currently a problem concerning access to legal tender for payment. As of now, the only resource available would be Federal Reserve notes, which cannot be used for payment. Their only function is offsetting debt, and even in this capacity, they should only be considered as promissory note or IOU. If a fee is required, please include suggestions on how legal tender for payment can be obtained and sent. Sincerely, David Merle, Nicholas. So that's how I'm sending off my FOIA request for my passport card information. I will be sending it with a 3-cent stamp. And the same address rules apply as the previously shown in the 3-cent stamp video. So I will give you guys an update about what comes back, how long it takes to come back, and if they require a payment. Because they say that they can and will consider waiving the payment, waiving the fee if it is for public education on how the government functions and stuff like that. So we will find out. Hopefully it won't take months. That would be great if it didn't take months.